I'll be going through the answers quickly, so make sure your course book is open and in front of you, and please stop and rewind the video as you need to. So, got your book open in front of you? Are your answers in capitals? Want to know why the answers are the answers? Then let's go. For question number 1, it might not be a surprise to you to know that Kate Moore is a person. She is a living human being. Which is important because the noun that we need for question number 1 also has to refer to other human beings and living things, which means it has to be a personal noun. Now, it's a competition, and we can assume that there are not just 2 people in it, but many people in it, which means that we need a plural form of that noun, of that personal noun, which is why the answer is finalists. Question number 2, just before the gap we've got an article. We don't have the noun to which that article refers, which means that we have to put the noun in this gap. What's the noun that we're looking for? Competition. Question number 3, we've got the article before the gap, but we have got the noun to which that article refers after the gap, which means in this case we need an adjective to modify the noun, and the answer that we need is required. Question number 4, language pattern here, the teenager was plus adjective of the idea. What was she? What's the adjective that we're after? If we have a look at the stem word, it's dismissed. The adjective that we need is dismissive. Question number 5. She is a very what person? Clearly we need an adjective here as well to modify person. If we have a look at the stem word, it's social, which means the word that we need given the context is sociable, the positive form of the adjective. For question number 6, we've got the article before the gap. That article refers to the noun string after the gap, which is 400 texts a day, which means that we need an adjective to modify that noun string. The adjective that we need is astonishing. For question number 7, we've got the gap just before a form of a verb, which is done. And if we have a look at the language pattern beforehand, it talks about the 400 texts a day. Kate claims this is for studying, which she says is more what done. So this word that we need clearly modifies the verb done. In other words, we need an adverb here, and the adverb that we need is effectively. For question 8, we've got the gap just before the noun. When we've got gaps before nouns, generally it means that we need an adjective of some kind, and there's no surprise that we need an adjective here. The adjective that we need is reference.